welcome to episode 4, Road to 100k. As it stands, the portfolio is on £40,631. We have had a bit of a bump since the last episode. That is not just from gains. We have been pretty busy. We have made a couple of transactions here. We have bought, let's have a look. That's a dividend. We have bought some Microsoft, 2 shares at what I thought was a good price. I do still think Microsoft is at a good price, but I also don't think it's the best buy on the market. I did buy a lot down here, the tariff scare, but I did also buy at the top, average down. I'm happy with it. I'm going to be holding Microsoft long term, and if you're going to be holding Microsoft long term, I think you'll be okay. To be honest, it's one of the biggest companies in the world, and I think it's a great long term hold. Another buy I have been buying is Visa. Visa's had a big drop lately, something to do with Trump trying to hold interest rates at 10% for credit cards. I don't think this will damage the stock long term at all. I think it's not a great buying opportunity, but I do want to have Visa as a pretty big position, as my portfolio is very tech heavy. So I think having Visa as a semi-big position helps me balance my portfolio a bit. As my portfolio, I know, is obviously quite risky, but with my age and time horizon, I'm pretty happy to hold these, and I don't mind the volatility long term. So Visa, couple shares, and on payday shortly, I think I'm going to be buying Visa, to be honest, unless it jumps up massively the next couple of days. We do have earnings season coming up. I think it's down here. Yeah, pretty much every stock I own all has the earnings coming up within the next week or so. ASML, I think everyone's got their eyes on, because since their last earnings, their stock has gone up dramatically. Is anyone else holding ASML? Let me know in the comments what your position is. Yeah, I bought a lot down here. I thought the stock was very undervalued, and my plan is to hold it. I'm not buying any more at these prices, but I'm also not selling. I think ASML's got great future potential, and I don't see it going anywhere, to be honest. So yeah, and it pays a nice dividend, which grows, it says on here, 20%. So yeah, what else did we buy? Guys, we bought Meta as well. I want to make Meta a decent position, and I'm happy to keep buying under $700. But it is also very volatile. Yeah, got some good buys here. Doesn't say it in dollars, but my average share price is $619, and I think we have 7 shares now. I would like to get it to 10, but as I said, I do also want to make Visa a bigger position. It's not a big hype stock. It's not going to get you rich quick, but it's a good long-term investment, and it isn't tech. Like I said, a lot of my portfolio is tech, which I'm happy with. Now, S&P 500 is my biggest position, which I'm happy with long term. So with these buys, it did make my dividends go up a little bit, not much. If we can get this anywhere near £300 by end of the year, I'd be happy with that. It says 8.8% growth. Now that is because positions like Google and Meta don't really have any dividend history. But I think going on long term, I think it would be like Microsoft, where I think they will eventually start increasing their dividends, possible double digits every year. But yeah, as you can see, Visa it's rating at 98% dividend rating, which is pretty much as safe as it gets, like Microsoft. So plans going ahead. I want to buy Visa. I want to buy Meta. I wouldn't mind getting more Microsoft, but I think there's better opportunities in the market. So I'm probably going to stick with Meta, Visa, and the S&P 500. If I was starting off new, I probably still would stick with ASML, Google, but just because they're such a big position now, I don't think I'm going to buy any more at these prices. If we have a nice pullback, then I'll be happy to do that. So yeah, that is my update on my portfolio. Payday in a couple of days, so we will treat ourselves to some Visa unless I see a better buying opportunity. And that's pretty much it for the portfolio, this update. Let me know what you guys have got. Let me know what portfolio you guys have got, any purchases you made, any mistakes you think in my portfolio, or how I can make it better, or how I can make any of these videos better. And hopefully we have a good earnings week, and hopefully come back next week and we have a nice increase, but we'll see. And that's it, guys. Please comment any suggestions and subscribe. I'd love it. See you guys next time.